Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Never had it switch a nigga, never had it made. I ain't get no allowance, had to get out and get paid. I done carry glizzes and carry shakes in that cage. Them finesse niggas and some more, I had to make a way. Grew up in the slums, nigga, my city the slummest. And we got the murder rate, siren steady coming. I done had a bad shit, wasn't even the bummest. That's why I told myself I had to go and make some money. Got it out the mud, don't fuck with niggas like a stud. Cause niggas snakes back doing when you show them love. Everybody wanna be a gangster, everybody thugs. I never had a choice, that shit that's really in my blood. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. My life was trife, it was where I had shit nice. Mama a single parent, daddy barely in my life. That shit made me a soldier, all my life I had to fight. Open Winfrey ugly, search shit I don't even write. Never understood the cap that these niggas rap. It's really niggas out here living this, don't wanna trap. Wishing I wake up from this nap to see my little brother. Lord, tell me why you had to take my little brother. Steady taking L's, I never fail, I never tell. I'm back in that cell, for mines I'm going to hell. For mines I'm going to bail, for mines I'm going to jail. Don't like it, oh well. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right. Finna ball on these niggas to my next life. Had to get it out the mud sometimes the whole night. Grew up in the slums, nigga, you would say it's trife. I never had it made, nigga, I had to get it right.
Welcome. Yeah, I just clicked on that other link. Yeah, we fucked up. So this is a new one. All right. You know how it is. Beginning of the year, 2022. Oh my God, what a year. You're loud, tuned in to the greatest show in the world.
The S.P.I.L.L Over.
Yours truly, Drake Lockhead.
Reggie.
Big bro.
You already know what it is, man. Hey, let's start this year off right, man. Start it off right. We're going to entertain y'all for a little bit. And we're going to start it off good. So, let's start with the S Sports. How we get into it? Go ahead, Reggie, while I get these links out here.
Man, this dude, Antonio Brown, he done finally did it.
Oh, my God. I got to hear what you finna say.
What you mean what I'm finna say? The dude's an idiot.
Is he? Is he an idiot?
Yes.
Is he?
Yes, he's an idiot. And he is not gonna get on nobody else's team and don't need to.
He's an idiot. Why is he an idiot?
Did you see what he did?
Yeah.
Took a step off in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Started throwing his hands up in the air, walking across the end zone.
Yeah.
Like, they should have signed him to begin with. I want to sign his ass to begin with.
So,
he was a head case.
You see how you looking at things?
Like what they are? He a head case? He have a problem everywhere he goes? It's not everybody else.
Nah, okay. Now you're looking at, you look at things like a police officer. Well, on your record, it shows you have this, you have this, you have that. So you must be a drug dealer. Now, still, that's what you're doing right now. Wait, hold on.
You a drug dealer.
Not necessarily. Not if that was 4 or 5 times years ago.
It wasn't years ago. It was last year, the year before that.
Years ago. Like I said, past. Okay. But, no. Last year, he wasn't a head case. Nothing went wrong.
Yeah,
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
He had the sexual stuff.
That's not a head
and the
case.
debt.
But that's not a no. The debt just happened. Okay, so it happened this year, 2021, I guess, but it didn't happen during the season last year. Nothing happened during the season last year. He kept a clean slate the whole year, and he only had that shit hanging over him. But they cleared that before he came back. So what problem did he have?
Antonio Brown.
No,
the only reason
no. Don't bring up nothing in the past besides his history with the Bucks. He has not been a head case with the Bucks.
Don't bring him except with the Bucks. Last year he wasn't with him the whole season, right?
Because he
was only with him for half the season. So yeah, he calmed down for half a season.
No, why wasn't he with him? Why wasn't he with him for the beginning of the season though?
Nobody wanted him.
That wasn't the case. Nobody wanted him. He had the stuff still pending, and then nobody could. The Bucks. Tom Brady wanted him first of all from the beginning of the season.
That's the only person that wanted him.
All right, he wanted from the beginning of the season, and then they said, "All right, let's see where this case goes." And then they picked him up as soon as it was cleared.
Man, they told that dude, "You got zero tolerance."
It don't matter. It don't matter. That's what happens. Like when I'm a convicted felon, and I get let out of jail. Guess what? My probation officer is going to tell me, and if I'm a known drug seller or and smoke weed, he's going to tell me I can't be around drugs. I can't do none of that shit. You have no tolerance. No, you do anything, you going back to jail. That's just how it is. When you a convicted felon in well, he's not a felon in the NFL, but a convicted problem causer. Yeah, you gonna be on them.
Then he also had the assault. That was last year too.
What assault?
Before he got picked up on the moving driver. The dude he beat up.
What
he put hands on.
But that was before the Bucks.
No, that was not before. Yeah, it was before the Bucks, but it was during the season.
Oh,
I told you he was only with the Bucks the second half of the season.
It was before the Bucks, bro. That was way before, bro. That was
no. It was not way before. It was during the season, but before the Bucks. It wasn't on the Bucks because he only was with the Bucks half the season. It was still during that football season.
No, man. No, it couldn't have been.
Yeah,
really.
It was during the football season.
Oh, my God. Nothing happened during that year.
The dude was quiet for 8 games. That's it. In the last 4 years, he was quiet for 8 games.
Stop putting this stuff in the bubble. I didn't say 4 years. I said with the Bucks. You're judged by the team you are with. You're judged by that.
Well, with the Bucks, they didn't pick him up early in the season because he had a bunch of bullshit going on. He quieted down for 8 games. He come into the off season. Tries to pull a little fake back card. That ain't work out.
That just happened. Okay,
got suspended.
That just happened. He's just one that got caught. Because there was other guys that had. He's just one of them that got caught. Yeah, because if he would have never pissed off his chef, he would have been good. He should have just paid his chef. Because the NFL didn't give a fuck. They was just mad. They're like, man, why don't you just pay the dude? That's how
he got a history of fraud shit.
Man.
Got a history of fraud shit. But yeah, and then turn around after the fake vaccination card bullshit. Then he gonna pull that shit Sunday. But ain't nobody finna deal with that. And you know why he did that shit Sunday? Why he finally showed you once again the real AD? It's because he thought they needed him.
Man, that happened in 2020. 2020. So that was
last football season.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
Football season is technically 2021.
It happened. No. It happened. It happened
into 2021.
Exactly, and it's 2020 into 2021. This happened January 2020. So this is like last year when he was with the Patriots when he got kicked off.
He put the hands on the dude. He had the case still going.
No, that's what I'm saying. That had nothing. Just because you got a case, you might have a case a year from now. For something you did years ago, that don't mean you just did it. Come on, man. Just because you got the court case, They ain't got nothing
But
to do with it.
If you kill somebody in January, you going
Come
to
on,
trial
that's
in December.
extreme. That's extreme, bro.
Okay,
that's extreme.
Okay, you robbed the bank and got caught.
That's extreme. He committed an assault. So in between a year from there,
trial came up.
But that doesn't mean that he just did it though. Like he didn't just do it. It's a trial. It's a case. I ain't just beat his ass yesterday.
So the dude needed some money, so he shut up. Then he came into this year. He thought they needed him, and that's why he started acting ass.
See, this is the problem. This is a problem. AB is one of a million of an NFL. AB's problem is he just don't know how to pay. Cause
no, that ain't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ego issue, and he got too many people trying to enable him.
Bro, if look, let me tell you, if AB would have just paid old girl like she wanted or whatever, it was some designer or some shit that he stole money, he would have never got in trouble with the Steelers and all that other shit. All right, if he would have just paid,
other stuff to get in trouble with the Steelers.
Well, so that was one of the reasons why shit was happening, because Mike Tomlin kept pressuring. I don't know. It was some interview that he said he was pressuring him because man, AB was always been AB. This ain't new.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin covered it up like he covered up.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what the coach is supposed to do. He's supposed to take a lot of that shit out of the media so they can just play football. He did his job. That's what a coach is supposed to do. So,
he did his job because he wasn't winning.
Nah, he did his job. All right. So, what I'm saying, if AB would have just paid the little chef, he wouldn't be in this situation now. AB's very cheap. He don't like to pay people, so his business always gets out there. If the dude
he probably ain't good with money, probably ain't got no money.
Man, the dude got money, bro. He got endorsements, man.
He's been paid money.
He had endorsements. He had
I'm talking about now.
No, I'm not talking about now. But problem. when you get money, you get investments, man. He has investments. He has.
You don't know that.
No.
Make a lot of money.
No. I know because he was on Brandon Marshall's podcast talking about this things he got going. You know what I'm saying, dude?
I don't give a damn what AD got. What he say? AD full of shit.
Man, bro, I'm telling you, man.
He also said he's sorry. He also said he gonna stop acting the way he acts.
Nah, bro. See. First of all, I'm not judging this man like a father. That's how it sounds like you're judging him. All right, I'm judging him.
What he is.
No, I'm gonna judge him like a man. Okay, if I go to work, now this is the point I've been trying to get to. If I go to work, right, and my job, my boss say, all right, guys, we get incentive for the week. If you personally hit these numbers by Saturday, you get $500 bonus. They say that, and we like, oh shit, okay, all right. Now we get in there, we working that week, all right, and everybody running, and look like everybody finna hit it. But me personally, I always been a head case. I've been a problem. I always had previous issues, but fuck all my past. I'm working hard now. Like, I'm doing what I fucking need to do. All right. Now I may have my personal slip ups at home, but I'm not bringing it to your field or to your workplace. All right. And you say, okay, and everybody's hitting their incentives and everything, but then Friday come and you give me all the small orders to where it kill my numbers, and I can't hit my incentive because you stalling out on me. I'm not getting the plays or the shit I need to be called to get my numbers, and I know I can hit them. All I need is about 20 of your good orders. because I can knock him out, and I'm going to catch it.
Man, I know what you're talking about. That's that lie that a lot of his defenders keep on bringing up. Well, he was trying to hit his mark for his contract.
It's facts.
Not a fact.
How is it not facts?
Out of his own mouth, he said he didn't want to go back in the game because his ankle hurt. So which one is it? Was he mad because he didn't get enough balls to hit the incentive, or could he not go in because his ankle hurt? Now, what are you going to tell me? You going to tell me about the fact that a bunch of people on Twitter talking about on his contract, or what he said out of his own mouth? What he said out of his own mouth was,
he never said,
I couldn't go in.
No, he didn't say that. Ooh, message me a tweet, because it's not on here. Message me a tweet, because the only thing he posted was on Instagram. He posted on Instagram a picture of him, and he said he did not post that on Twitter. Why is you making that up?
No, I said Twitter. I said that's what they keep posting about his contract.
No, but you talking about he said something about his ankle. Where did he say? No, the coach said AB was injured. That's why they was saying that. That's why they didn't want to put him.
Said he tried to put him in the game. AB said no, and then after he said no twice, he said, "Well, get out of here then." And then he took off all his stuff and he left.
No, that is not what transpired. AB was mad he wasn't getting his touches.
Man, it was about that. Tom Brady gonna get him his touches. He did it last year. Force fed him the ball to make sure he hit his numbers last year. But why wouldn't he do it this year? Tom Brady's the only reason that you own the damn team to begin with. That's it.
That don't mean he gonna pass it to you.
He did it. He already did it. He already showed you. When it come down to it, I will take the time to make sure you hit these. He just did it. It ain't like, well, that's what he said he's gonna do. He already did it before. Contract. He signed 2 one-year deals. Last year he did it to make sure he got his bid, make sure he got his money. He did it again this year. You know what he told Tom Brady, which is what really fucked him, is when he said, "Oh, you gonna keep feeding your boy Gronk." Okay. Now you done tripped. That was your only person on your side.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers made a quick decision on Anthony Brown's future after the star receiver took his jersey and passed off and threw his undershirt into the crowd during the team's win over the New York Jets on January. A shirtless Brown ran into the locker room with just over 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter after a sideline outburst. Arians declined to elaborate on the incident with Brown, only to say that the wideout is no longer with the team, indicating that the Buccaneers will release the playmaker, who is he is no longer a Buck. All right, Adrian's remark during the post-game conference. This is the end of the story. That's all I'll talk about, guys. That went out. Let's talk about the guys that went out there and won the game. Later, reporter referenced Brown walking off the field. Part of Crazy Week. Arians emphasized that the receiver was just one player. Arians did provide a bit more context on Brown, noting that he's already on a pitch count likely related to his previous ankle injury. So that's what I'm saying. So
that's why he said he refused to go into the game.
No, that's not what he's saying.
When we tell you,
he's throwing it out here. Brown was already on thin ice after receiving a 3-game suspension from the league for falsifying vaccination documents. Arians opted to give Brown another chance after the suspension, citing that the trust the receiver built up with the organization since arriving in Tampa last October. Prior to the latest incident, the Buccaneers coach revealed why Brown was no longer on a zero-tolerance basis with the team. When you and I talked last year, we were talking on an old experience with Antonio, Arians told NBC. When he came back to us, he was a model citizen. There was a new history. I really loved the way he tried to fit in, worked his way in, and gave us everything he had to the Super Bowl. My whole attitude of him changed. I saw him trying to be a better human being, so I got a totally different relationship than when you and I talked last year. Buccaneers sideline reporter TJ Reeves reported that Brown's reaction came after being benched by Arians. I told you. What are you talking about?
He got benched because he didn't want to go in the game.
No,
he was told to go in the game.
Oh my God, bro. No, that's not what happened. He benched him in the game. It wasn't because he didn't want to go in. He wanted to go in.
He tried to put him back in the game.
Okay, all right. No. Let me finish reading because you obviously... What report did you read?
I'm reading. He said, okay, here go the quote. What he told staff, from what I understand, this is Arians talking, is that he was not going into the game because in his mind, he did not feel he was healthy. The response then from the offensive coaches and from Bruce Arians was, quote, if
it was
you're not
unclear.
going to go into the game, when we tell you to go into the game, then you cannot be here.
Look. This one says TJ Reeves reported. What website are you reading?
I'm coming from Ian Rappaport.
All right. This is their sideline. So Ian Rappaport. No. Ian Rappaport sits there in the office and gets calls and then reports it to ESPN. Okay? So he's not on the sideline. So I like my source better. I like my source better.
Ian Rappaport got quotes from Bruce Arians. He talked directly to Bruce Arians. He went on the sideline trying to watch.
He was a sideline, but this is a sideline hearing. Hold on, man. Somebody's calling me. Who is this? Hold on. I cannot answer right now. Freak.
Bro, nobody's gonna pick this dude up. That's why he had to come back.
I'm not saying nobody's gonna pick him up. But like I was saying, I'm judging him. I'm judging him as a man, not as a fan or anything like that. There's a reason he walked out the field. Like there's a reason.
And he a fucking diva.
I mean, we could say diva, but we could say all these or you could be like him, like, oh, I'm rich and they trying to fuck me out of my money. Like, it comes down to it. When you see yourself as a product and you making millions, if somebody cutting your check is trying to lowball you and you feel that way, you may feel, hey, I don't need this shit. So I'm not mad at him.
I'm not mad at him either. That's what he want to do. That's on him. But don't come blaming everybody else. It's you.
Who he blame?
So I knew.
Who he blame? Who he blame? Who he blame?
He always blames somebody.
Wait, hold on.
It's only been 24 hours.
But I'm saying he didn't say a lot on his little Instagram shit.
Like I said, it's only been 24 hours. That's it. Give him time. He's gonna cast blame. He always do. I knew.
My man AB said. He said, "Big Mad, make a difference. Thanks for the opportunity." He said that to the Bucks. You see that?
Yeah, nobody cares. I know the Bucks don't care, and neither do the rest of the NFL world. And that's why.
Yeah, they do. Adrian Peterson said King David had a. Wait, man, he got a lot of support, bro. From a lot of players.
People gonna be like, "Hey, man,
keep your head up, King. Stand firm, champion."
No, I think for him to come on a team.
But no, not to come on a team, bro. A lot of them been through the business and they see the fuckery. Some fuckery is going on, and teams do it to players all the fucking time.
It is some fuckery going on. Some self fuckery.
Oh my God,
just
bro.
Play the game. Play the game. You're not the number one target. You're not the number one receiver on a team. Ain't no, I demand to have this or that. You're not the highest paid wide receiver. You're not the number one wide receiver. Bro, you got a chance because they gave you a chance when nobody wanted you. They told you in the offseason, if you want a better contract, so see if you can get one. If not, here's what we got for you. Take it or leave it. He went out there.
Man.
Everybody said, hell no. And he had to come back to them, took the little bitty contract, and that's what he owned. Now he bitching about the little couple $100,000 because that's all it was. One touchdown was like $300,000. The other one was like, the people keep talking about millions. Damn millions. It wouldn't even equal $1 million if he got all them incentives.
My guy Le'Veon Bell said go. I don't care what anyone says.
And nobody cares if he got to say another self-destructor that talk shit, got kicked up out of Pittsburgh, went to another team with ass, went to another team with ass, and now he on his, 4th team, and he like the 5th running back. Nobody gives a damn. This ain't 2012.
You sound like such a hater, bro.
What, Le'Veon Bell goes, no, bro. Like I said, the first time, I said, okay, I'm going to see what else he do. But it's a pattern of behavior. Niggas ain't finna, that's the problem. People always want to give people chances that clearly don't deserve it. There's a bunch of people that done got really fucked that nobody went to bat for.
What you mean that they don't deserve it, bro? He had a Hall of Fame beginning career. He deserved any chance he get. He's a good player. Fuck is you talking about? No, wait. See, that's where you get misconstrued.
Bro,
Anthony Brown is a top tier wide receiver, bro. He just got a head. He is a problem. I ain't gonna lie. But off his talent alone, that's why he get chances. They say maybe we can fuck with his mental. He gets chances because he's talented. Man, don't try to poo-poo this nigga, man. You can't do that, bro. He puts the work in.
He's talented, but like I said, that head case and that talent don't match up no more. He ain't what he used to be, number one.
That's what I'm saying.
So let that top of the league receiver stuff go. He ain't that no more. He probably top, maybe he a starter.
Oh my God,
that's about it. He a starter. He ain't what he was before.
He's a starter out of at least 100 guys
teams.
No, he's a starter in the NFL out of at least 1 million guys who want that position. He's talented. That's why he gets chances.
Everybody in the NFL is talented.
That's why he gets the chances. But he's on the top tier of being more talented than them. That's what I'm saying.
He's not.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay, let's put it like this. He's not talented enough to be a starter on none of the good teams in the league.
Not no more. Yes, but
that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is. Wait, I ain't even gonna say that because he is. If AB went to another team, off his talent alone, he'll make a difference because the type of coverage he'll attract.
Yeah. That's the third. No, he ain't gonna attract no damn coverage.
Oh my God!
Of course, he'll make a difference.
Leave AB out. Okay, leave AB 1-on-1 all day. I guarantee you. That quarterback have
I wish we could see it, but nobody's gonna sign AB.
Nah, ain't nobody gonna sign him because it's mental.
I wish we could see
it. But that's not because his talent though. That's because of the bullshit he on. Like the Bucks will not.
That goes into you as a player. You don't get to just play the game.
No, but get what I'm saying. Get what I'm saying. If AB, you're trying to act like he's not good enough or like he's not good no more.
No. He's not a good teammate, which makes him not a good player. He's a good talent, but he's not a good player no more.
No. See, you just said he's not a top receiver in the league.
He's not.
Off talent, he is.
No, off talent, he's still a good wide receiver.
Oh, no. See. Yes, he is.
What? How far are we going with top? Are we going 10, 20? How far are we going with top? What do we call him top?
He's definitely top 10 receiver in the league.
Oh, hell no. I name 10 right now.
He's top 10. Because
I name 10 unquestioned that's better than AB.
That's having better numbers or better?
That's better.
No.
And I'm thinking wide receivers.
Because all you gonna do is pick receivers that's dependent on by their team. That's why they get Cobb, the rookie from the Bengals. Them guys are dependent on.
They draw the number one.
Who?
Name coverage.
Okay, name.
The rookie you talking about?
Name 10 of them.
The number one corner every week.
He's their only receiver, bro. He's their only offensive power.
They got Tyler Boyd.
Like I just said, he's their only receiver.
No, they got 3,000 yard wide receivers on their team.
Him and Burrow have a 1-2 punch because they went to college together. So like he's definitely going to get catches. It's a dependent position. What I'm saying is, it's a dependent position. Okay.
That's what AB was on when he was with Big Ben. He was their only receiver.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was. My numbers look like that. They was forever looking for.
No, he's not.
You had
Okay.
Martavius Bryant, who was cool,
All right,
was a weed smoker, getting suspended every year.
Now, let's say, if we were playing a one-on-one, him, this player and the best corner.
Mm-hmm.
AB's not top 10 in that list. I'm not talking about the dependent numbers. The numbers the quarterback gonna throw to him. What I'm talking about is the skill, the skill on the field.
They gotta get open. They gotta catch the ball.
But
you can throw to him all you want to. That don't mean nothing. If a top corner is on somebody, you can try to throw at him all you want to. That don't mean he gonna get it.
man,
I see it every week. Everybody see it every week. That's why there is a such thing as a top corner. Because when you throw at them, the ball doesn't get completed unless you have a top receiver playing against them. You can throw at a dude 15 times, and he'll get 2 catches if he done got shut down all day.
what? I don't get what you saying.
I said just because you throw at somebody or somebody depends on you, it doesn't mean nothing.
Yes, it does.
The Jets don't have a good.
Bro,
wide receiver number.
You can have schemes to constantly get your number one open, especially if the offense is set up in a pass protect and they run soft. You run it up they gut and they like, okay, so they not gonna go to him, and then they do a run formation and then they go to him. You can constantly get it to your number one.
You gotta have a good running back.
Not necessarily. You ain't gotta have a good. You just gotta get positive yards. It ain't gotta be the dominant running.
You got a real running threat,
bro. If I dink and dab right the whole way up, boom boom to my tight end, running back, boom boom. Your number one is gonna get open because they gonna start playing the flats. They're going to start playing zone coverage up and then leave your number one with man with a zone cover, and then he can kill that. You just do a fly, go the other way, and let him beat him.
If that's the case, then every team will have a wide receiver with really good numbers. If you could just scheme them open all the time, it wouldn't be. You couldn't say, well, certain wide receivers didn't show up in
everybody,
games. How they didn't show up?
Everybody ain't that good. Everybody ain't that good.
Well, then that's a different conversation. Then you got to have an excellent coach. But everybody, like you said, everybody's coach ain't excellent. But it's a lot more wide receivers with good numbers than it is excellent coaches. There's only a few coaches that can scheme up anybody open.
But then,
okay,
so, bro, if
Shanahan.
This is my point. All right, like if you look at Adams, if you look at what's his name that played with Cincinnati,
Jamar Chase.
Look at Chase. Adams, look at their how many targets they get a game. It's crazy.
Jamar Chase don't get a ton of targets. He only got like 60-something catches, 60-70 catches.
Bro, look again.
Jamar Chase?
I'm talking about. So you're talking about targets as an NFL. I'm talking about targets reference to the rest of the receivers on the team.
That's what I'm talking about. They throw the ball a lot. Like I said, they got
who they throw the ball to the most?
On that team? Let me see.
I'm telling you, bro. Look at the difference in targets of the number ones on like that team and the Green Bay and your Rams.
Now, Green Bay, yeah. What you call it?
And your Rams.
A ton of targets. Adams.
And the Rams, dude throws at the Cobb like every other down.
Yeah, he throw it to Cup a lot.
Cup, that's what his name. Cup,
yeah, he throw it to Cup a lot.
Cooper Cup. Yeah.
So what is it? This is week 16. So T. Higgins, he the other wide receiver. He got 1,000-something yards on the Bengals too. Dude has only got less than one more target a game than T. Higgins. He got 124.
You doing 1 week?
16 games. No, the whole season.
The whole season.
He got 124 over the course of this whole season. So the whole season he got 124 targets.
Ah man, that's but I don't even want to do him because
and he got 11 targets yesterday.
Wait. I don't want to do Chase because Chase is getting all the targets now. But in the beginning of the year, he wasn't that sought out because he was a rookie. He wasn't killing like that.
He been balling since week 1. He stuck in the preseason.
He didn't get a lot of targets. He just got a touchdown. I think he got like 3 targets and a touchdown. And it was just long yards. He didn't get a lot of targets.
And then the dude behind, then the third dude in that little trio, he got 94. So you got 124, 110, and 94.
More.
That's top 3 receivers.
That's a lot more. That's so. If you break that down, that's like
that's less than one a game. That's less than one a game from him to the second dude. And then the third dude, that's about 2 a game.
Less than 1 a game? What? Nah. That's almost games. That's 2 a game. That's 2 a game. Because it's 14 or 15.
Dude, the 94, the dude that got 94, that's a third dude. The second dude got
he has
110.
And he has 14 more, right? 124, right?
Yeah.
And we in week what?
16.
16? Oh, yeah. So it's about 1.
Yeah, less than 1 a game.
Less than 1, yeah.
Yeah, and then the second dude, the third dude, he got about 2 more than him. Less than 2, but right around like 1 point something more than him.
But that's
these dudes can play.
No. I like I said, we can't go off the Bengals, cause if Chase was in year 2, year 3, he would have way more targets than that.
I don't know.
I think so.
Dude already throwing the ball with attempts. Like at the top of the league right now, Joe Burrow. So how much more could he actually throw the ball? And that's because
they
got to get his carries. They do got Joe Mixon, who's a Pro Bowler, who they got to get his carries too. They can't just throw it every single way. The way you talk, they gonna throw it every down. I mean, he already passed it for like close to 5,000 yards as it is.
I mean, that's because he killing niggas out there, and then he getting 20 plus yards after catch.
Like Jamar Chase killing Kevin. Even discount them too. You got Devontae Adams better than AB. You got Marcus Coates. I mean not Marcus Coates. I'm sorry. Michael Thomas better than AB. DeAndre Hopkins better than AB.
I don't know.
DeAndre Hopkins?
I don't know.
Oh man,
they just get the ball. Right, they just get a ball. That's what I'm saying. They just get the ball like more.
AB used to just get the ball more. Now that's somebody that used to benefit from a ton of freaking targets.
But if he gonna catch it, he gonna catch it.
Man, they just used to force that. That dude used to get damn near 200 targets a year. Shit was crazy how many targets he used to get.
200.
And it wasn't even like
how is that?
How
is 200 a year crazy? Let's see.
That's a lot.
They got who has the most targets right now?
Probably Cooper Kupp.
And how much does he have? Do you know?
I don't find real quick. Cooper Kupp has 184.
And that's crazy that he get 200 a year?
No, I'm saying that's around what AB. That's around what AB used to get.
It's week 14.
This week 16. But that's what I'm saying. Look at Cooper Kupp's numbers. That's what I'm saying. He got all these catches and all these yards. Look at all them targets. That's how AB used to get it. And like you said, they forced the ball to Cooper Kupp damn near every snap. That's what they was doing to AB in Pittsburgh.
Nah,
that's why they wasn't winning the playoffs.
Nah, they wasn't. Because Bell was getting his numbers.
It was just them two. Don't name a bunch of people. It was just them two. They ate up the whole offense. It was just them two.
Nah.
Tight end wasn't getting nothing. He was basically an extra lineman that'll go out for a little pass in the flat every now and then. And that was it. Then they had a merry-go-round of second receivers that would come there, get in some trouble, get suspended, leave because they weren't getting no targets like Emmanuel Sanders, San Antonio Holmes,
you just over
like
here,
Martavius Bryant.
You just over here remembering the negative shit.
No, none of them dudes had great stats after they left Pittsburgh because AB and LB used to eat up they ate up everything. They ate up all the oxygen in the room. Nobody else on that offense was eating. That's why off the top of your head, you can't even think of nobody else that was on that offense eating. For years. At least a good 7 years, nobody else ate with them two. Nobody got nothing. Yeah, who else? A lot of cats hurt. I'll be trying not to make her do. But he was the third dude on his own team. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin both better than him. Not their careers, but right now, both of them better than him. A lot of people would take DK Metcalf over him. Some people still take Julio Jones.
You keep saying no, not no
more. It just depends on who you like.
That's what I'm saying. You still ain't named 10 dudes.
I said Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. That's two on his own team is better than him.
What?
Both of them are better than him.
Oh my
Both of them are better than him.
Oh my God!
But you're getting the current AV mixed up with the old AV.
Oh my God!
He's not the old AV no more. This is 30-something-year-old AV that done lost the step. I done seen him just this year alone. I've seen AV and last year. I've seen him catches that he used to catch and be able to take that mug straight to the house. He catch, get maybe 3-4 yards, and then get caught. It was a time when AV never used to get caught from behind. He gets caught now. It was a time where he had bigger yards of separation. It's big now. Like, you see it when you watch him. It was times he'd be like, damn, how the fuck is he 5-6 yards open? That doesn't happen anymore. He'll still make good catches and contested catches, but he's not open like that no more. It was a time where it's like, man, did they even try to cover the dude? It's not like that no more. And it's only going to get worse the more time he spend away from football, the older he gets, and the more he keeps getting hurt. It's only going to get worse. He acting like he's in his prime still. He's not. And he's talking all this shit and acting crazy. Bro, these are the last years, and he going to look back and be like, damn, I really fucked up the back half of my career. And he done killed any chance of getting into the Hall of Fame at this point. He's not getting in. He was on the cusp of having a Hall of Fame career, but it's not that. It's not that. It's over. He ain't gonna even be able to put up enough statistics to make the Hall now. Ain't nobody gonna pick him up.
Bro, you sound like a hater, bro.
What is hating? He messed it up. I'm not saying I didn't want him to do well. I wanted him to get everything straight.
Man,
like I said, I was with him when he left Pittsburgh.
Right. You just said he didn't deserve a second.
No, bro, he's not on his second shot. He's on his fourth shot.
But I'm saying you just said he didn't deserve a chance after Pittsburgh. You just say he didn't deserve a chance at all.
He deserves a second chance. He don't deserve a fourth, man. It's a difference.
Oh my God! All right, Reggie. I'm gonna let you change how you feel as you speak.
He got a shot after the New England. Went to Tampa Bay. How many more shots do you want?
You changing?
And I know it's only because he's black.
Changing
your white. You wouldn't even be over your mouth.
Yeah. I said Ben Roethlisberger need another shot, and he got his shot.
Another shot at doing what?
When he got in trouble with that what's the name, and they made it disappear quick.
Oh man, that was a long.
That's what I'm saying. They made it disappear. I was with him.
They recanted, and what did he do? I was for him to get another shot too, but what did he do? He stopped the bullshit. If AB would have got his other shot and stopped the bullshit, I would have nothing to say. He keeps coming with the shit.
No.
This is 4 teams.
You know what Ben did?
4 teams.
Ben learned his lesson and he said, "Man, I need to start paying these hoes." Fuck that.
Nah, Ben. I'm gonna just give you escort.
He paid them bitches. They shut up, and now that he signed a non-disclosure NDAs now.
Well, AB need to learn how to cook for himself. Call up some of his homeboys to help him move, and stop and get his ass off social media. Because these social media motherfuckers say hyping him up. You right, AB. You did right, AB. I'm like, okay. Right. Keep listening to him, bro. You sit here taking, basically, for somebody of his talent and resume, he's taking crackhead prices for his talent. That's basically what he's taking in the contract. He's taking the NFL version of crackhead prices for somebody with his resume and what was his stature in this league. That's what he's doing. But it's his own fault. Because he didn't have to act like that. None of that was even like, bro, you mad? Okay, go sit on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Be mad, hammer in the locker room. All that crazy acting for the fans, being a little diva. You know what I'm saying? shit is ridiculous. Then you think any of these cats that's telling him, man, I'm with you, man. Good luck, AB. Not one of them niggas, if they Jim call him in a room, they be like, you good if we sign AB? I'm like, man, hell no. He good where he at. I wish him the best. That's what every last one of them gonna say. Somebody's finna fight for this dude. You don't want nobody's gonna get mad and walk off on you in the middle of the battle, which is what he did. They was losing that game by like 2 touchdowns. Get mad, throw his shit, and walk off. And that's why they came back and won.
All right. Let's get off AB, man. Because I'm tired of hearing you hate on him.
Man, see, that's the problem. You're one of the problems. You want him to continue to do stuff like this.
Let that man.
Right, and people hating on him. That's why he keep doing it.
He ain't got no. We are all human. We ain't got standards to live in.
Stop using that excuse.
Longest he ain't committing no crime, he can do what the fuck he want to do. And the crimes and the things I consider the things I consider crimes are murder, rape, theft. If he ain't do nothing else, if he did anything else besides them, he all right with me.
Okay, well then he shouldn't be all right with you, because when you take services and don't pay for them, that is theft. So everybody he didn't pay, he stole their services.
No. So no. So no. There's a thing about that. It's not really a theft. If the theft I'm saying is armed robbery or taking it physically from somebody. No. I'm not qualifying theft. Like, so stealing is stealing. So if I take something from you and you know about it, it's stealing. Like, and then if you find out later that I took something, that's stealing still. But what I'm saying is, if you're doing me a service and you entrusting me to pay you by my word, you doing your business a failure. Like,
that's how everybody does it.
Nah, man. Nah, that's not how everybody. See,
pay first.
No,
after the meal.
That's not how everybody do it, and that's not how every restaurant do it. Okay, that's just how that the general restaurant does it.
I don't know what restaurant.
You don't know what restaurant do it? Go to a brunch. Go to a brunch. Go to a brunch. They $40 up front. And yeah, get what you want.
You going to like a buffet?
Go.
Like a buffet,
yeah. Not. That's what I'm saying. It's not every restaurant has the same platform. There's still restaurants. Just because it's a buffet, don't mean it's not a restaurant. Like, they still go somewhere and get food. Everybody don't have the same business plan. Some people get their money up front and then give you your product. That's a business. I'm not getting nitty picking with a business. I'm giving you the broad business function.
You don't want to hold. You want to blame them.
No, I'm not blaming nobody. That's not what I'm saying.
You said they doing.
No. I'm not blaming nobody. AB wrong for not paying for his shit, but that don't mean he was thieving. That makes him irresponsible for not paying back his responsibility, which was that service that he got from that person. And I'm saying the business, they lacked on their responsibility by trusting AB after the bad business he done with millions of people. That's clearly out there.
That's because they got this ridiculous social media shit, man. It's all right, man. He's still a good dude.
No, bro, that's not like, people don't go off social media when you doing big business with somebody and you seeing them face to face. You see, bro, if when you start like just me working with a guy at McDonald's, okay, I'm doing the burgers, he doing the fries, and then I start seeing him get fries, skeeting the fries and the thing. You know what I'm gonna start? You know, eventually he keep doing that, skeeting the fries, and then when he boil them, when he fry them, he put half of the bag and make that last with 5 people when a whole bag is supposed to be with 6 people, but he split a whole half. I'm gonna be like, bro, why he cheating people like this? You know what? And then we go outside McDonald's and he say, hey, bro, I got some. I'm gonna be iffy. You know why? Cause I seen his business aspects, how he treat motherfuckers. He be skating them.
That's you watching them. That's you watching them up close.
But no,
know.
that's not even up close. If that's what I'm saying, I just met the dude. Okay, so let me give you an example of somebody I just met. Okay, so if I go in a store, all right, and I see a guy in there, go in there and grab a soda, start drinking it, buy his stuff, walk out, and then he say, "Hey, bro, I paint houses." I'm not gonna fuck with that dude. Like, I just see you go in there, be on some shady shit at Walmart, drinking the soda halfway. You ain't even pay for that shit. I already see what you be on. You'll find any way to cut $1. And you might give me the cheapest paint at Home Depot after I gave you the money for the good shit. Like, I'm not going to buy your service after I seen your character. So this is what I'm saying. People see his character, bro. Even if you hear something on social media, you're going to hear the good and the bad. You going to hear that.
They see his character as a football player and teammate. That's all I've been saying.
But no. See, I'm saying they see his character and still do business with him. And then complain at the end. That's some fault is on you. for keep putting your trust in it.
Ridiculous.
Like,
but too, I knew this right here was gonna be the ultimate test for AB. Had he done this right, he probably could have parlayed this year into a bigger deal, possibly another team, or possibly the Bucks. But what everybody was waiting on was, he acted right for them 8 games, but they didn't need AB. They got into a position, and this is what everybody talked about right when it happened. They said, now they're in a position where they need AB. Let's see how he acts. And the first time he got a chance to act a fool, he did. Because they top 2 wide receivers. Mike Evans is gimpy. He's barely playing. He's making it to the game, but he's barely playing because he's gimpy right now. Chris Godwin, he's out for the year. Okay? Gronk, another one, gimpy. They need AB. AB is like they top guy right now. As soon as he get back in that position, what did he do? The same thing he did with the Raiders and the Patriots and the Steelers. I don't judge people when they humbled. When they get humble and they still in that humbling situation, that ain't when you judge them. You judge them when they start to get back to where they was at. Okay, now let's see. Did you learn your lesson? Or was you just waiting till the next time you got back in this position before you acted a fool? What was he going to do last year? You the 4th wide receiver on a non-guaranteed minimum contract. Yeah, you're going to not do nothing. What can you do? Nobody cares. You do something. Okay, you're cut. And we don't owe you no money. Oh, well. You come in this year, now everybody's hurt. Now you the top guy again. Now we need you. What are you going to do? Get in the one little dust up on the sideline? My nigga get butt naked from his top half and peace out everybody and walk out the middle of the field putting on a show. Soon as he was dependent on, that's what he did. I don't care about them 8 games last year. He didn't have no position of power. You gotta judge people when they got power. That's when you see the real them. How people act when they got power. When you don't have no power and you just trying to make it, that ain't the true them. Like they say, money ain't really the root of all evil. Money don't really change people. They just expose people. Same, but it's not really money. It's power. And that's what happened. As soon as he got the power, he got empowered as the guy.
Man, you ain't seen this. This dude been celebrated since he was in high school, bro.
Yeah, and he always been an asshole.
That's what I'm saying. He always been like that.
He stopped being an asshole for 8 games.
No,
Why? Because he wasn't celebrated no more. Last year, them 8 games, AP wasn't celebrated. Nobody celebrated AP last year. And that's the only time he acted like he had some sense. Why? Because nobody wanted him. He was a 4th wide receiver on a good team that could have been cut at any moment. They had no fuck-ups. They told him, bro, you have no fuck-ups. No, he was not celebrated last year. But then, look at him now. Everybody's hurt. He's in a position where you're the guy. Because let me tell you, if everybody would have been healthy and he'd have pulled this vaccine shit, he'd have got cut then. But he didn't get cut. They said, we're going to move past it and move on because they had to have him because everybody was hurt. And he turned right back into the same AB that, like you said, when he celebrated, that's the dude that he is. That's who he is.
Bruh.
He could have did this so well. If he would have just stayed quiet, balled out these last few games into the playoffs, he could have got some big money going to the
He wasn't gonna ball out, man. He got benched for a reason, bro. And it wasn't because of him. It wasn't because he did not want to play. He wanted to play. He had goals to achieve.
He wasn't getting targeted early in the game. He got mad. This is what guys from the sideline were saying. They said he got mad. And he made the statement to Tom Brady. He said, so you just going to keep feeding your boy Gronk. That was his word, sitting on the bench to Tom Brady. So you're going to keep feeding your boy Gronk.
Can't say shit to Brady. Oh, no. Oh, no, the world's against him.
Hey, he
can't say nothing to Brady.
That was his only lifeline on the team.
Shit. Your career is over. Your career is over.
Oh, but was he saying that last game when Brady was force-feeding him the ball and they damn near lost? When they wasn't looking good, when Brady was force-feeding him 15 targets? Was he saying it then? No, because he was getting force-fed 15 targets. So everything all good because he's getting the ball. Then the next game, he don't get the ball as much because now he's like, hey, y'all need me. You better pass me the ball. You better give me, throw me the rock. It don't happen. They losing, and now he breaks. He breaks and looks like his old self. And then what's crazy is in the game last week, you know what I'm saying?
I always feel like somebody's
hating. He had 10 targets. He had 15 targets, 10 catches for 101 yards. So I guess he thought from last game that he's going to go back to the Pittsburgh AB, where he's going to get 15, 20 targets a game again. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Feel like somebody's hating. Ooh, yeah.
That's what it was.
What?
Dude,
I always feel like somebody's hating.
You don't stop making excuses for this man.
All right, wait. Let's move off. AB. Oh shoot.
Yeah, let's move to boxing. This time I went to when I seen it, I was like, man, I gotta say this. I gotta get your opinion on this. Now I know you always like this guy got this hype and that hype and social media this and this and that. The numbers came back for that bullshit of a fight between Tyron Woodley and and them numbers were horrible. Horrible. What's your opinion on that, man?
You say what?
The numbers came back from that Tyron Woodley and Paul fight. It was horrible. Yeah. I guess people tired of watching the BS fixed fight.
Nah, I don't think that was the case. That's because he ain't fight nobody new. Woodley ain't got no buzz like that. Like, and then he lost the first one. No, actually, Jake Paul actually do. So the ones that tuned in probably was to watch him.
Nobody respects Paul as a boxer.
No, not as a. See, you keep mixing the two. I'm not saying respect as a boxer. I'm not saying boxing legend. I'm not saying the greatest boxing match ever. What I'm saying is he has fans, a lot of them, and they're gonna buy and watch his fight. Now Woodley don't have a lot of fans. He's not like he ain't been doing all these fights. There's a reason Jake Paul keep getting a certain amount of numbers is because he's the one that keeps doing it. He's the consistent. Basically, he's the consistent thing in this formula.
He's trying to take the social media version of the Floyd Mayweather blueprint and the Muhammad Ali blueprint, and to an extent, the Sugar Ray Leonard blueprint. Talk a bunch of shit, but come to heel, make people hate you, and then the ones that like you, even though you talking shit, they gonna watch because they like you, and the ones that want to see you get your ass whooped, they gonna watch to see if you get your ass whooped. The problem is that little buzz is already starting to peter out. What? Everybody know he a fraud as a boxer.
Nah.
And they like, man, we don't want to see you fight these retired, old ass MMA guys.
I don't think that. that he's fought him twice. That's the problem. It was a big fight the first time. The second one wasn't going to be big unless he's scared to fight that one white dude. If he would have fought him,
Fury's little brother.
No, I don't know. He an MMA dude.
Supposed to fight the dude he was supposed to fight.
He an MMA dude.
Nah. The Fury brother is a boxer.
Nah. It's somebody that's an MMA dude that he was supposed to fight too. Like, and even if he would have fought Tyson Fury brother, it would have been bigger than this fight because it's somebody new.
Everybody would have got what they wanted, but it's a reason why that fight didn't happen.
No, I don't know.
And why it probably ain't gonna happen.
I don't know why it didn't happen, but I know nobody wanted to see Woodley too. Now, if we would have knew that outcome was gonna be that outcome of how he got knocked out, it probably would have had a bigger buzz because the way it's going around social media and like the way it's like so big. I
don't think they would have had that big of a buzz. They would have just did what they did already. They would have just.
I don't know, bro. I don't know because
nobody's gonna pay money to watch that.
That knockout was funny as hell. Like I wish I would have watched it now. Like that's how a lot of people feel. Like damn, I should have bought that motherfucker to see him get knocked out.
Man,
like
not for that price.
Man, I don't know. That was a nice ass knockout. I give him that. It was. And then Woodley looked real stupid, man. I felt bad, bro. That wasn't no acting, bro.
That was some acting.
That nigga got knocked. That nigga got knocked.
I knew
and tried to make the loss seem like it was okay to lose. No, bro, it wasn't. It was a cool knock. No, it wasn't okay, bro. You should have beat his ass. That wasn't no acting,
like
bro.
I said, like Tyson Fury brother said, he like, man, you gonna see the difference between fighting.
Look, I want you to go to Terry. Sorry, Terry, for saying your name on her, but go to Terry. You know Terry, with what's the name, 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Terry and ask him, was Woodley acting? That's his best friend.
I'm sure he ain't gonna, but he wouldn't know either way.
No, he was there. He would know. I'm telling you.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't know either way. If it was an acting job, I'm sure it was an NDA sign where he can't talk about it.
Man,
he wouldn't know.
That's not how shit work, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Stuff like that can't come out. You can't. Can't know about that.
It comes out though. This. How do you think things get signed? Like it don't be just you and him in the room, bro.
Yeah, it be lawyers.
It don't just be lawyers, man. I'm telling you, it don't. NDAs get disclosed. They just get disclosed as he signed an NDA or he signed this, saying that, saying this. They just don't give details on what it is. And wasn't nothing like that signed, bro. I'm telling you, he got his ass whooped. Just I'm telling you, he got his ass whooped. And he didn't mean to get his ass whooped. He wanted to beat his ass. It wasn't no.
First of all, I want to know why.
It wasn't no acting involved.
His hands like that.
Everything ain't acting in movies. Just like, don't be that guy that think. Now wrestling's fake. It's obvious it's fake, but it's a lot of physical that goes into it. But that wasn't no acting. It wasn't no acting. He got his ass rocked. He can't box, man. He can't box. He can't.
I knew they going in before the first fight.
He can't box. There was no acting involved. Don't give him no excuse, like, to get out of that knockout he got. Like,
that's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing, just like the Nate Robinson one. Like,
yeah, Nate Robinson got knocked.
That's why I wish they would stop sanctioning this shit. But
and Nate Robinson trying to wait a couple years before he pop back out trying to do anything else. So,
that's, like I said, the only reason they sanctioning bullshit like this is because that boxing is dying because of what done transpired since about the mid-2000s to now, which is all these dudes picking fights and it'd be years before certain top contenders fight other guys, and people just started to lose interest. So now they just sanctioning all these gimmicky ass fights. It was a time the boxing commission would have never sanctioned no bullshit like this. This shit would have just been a celebrity exhibition, and that would have been it. It would have these would never count as no professional fight ever. Even that Conor McGregor and Floyd, that shit would have never got sanctioned. Like never.
Man.
But because it's dying, and they trying to draw back an audience, they just sanctioning whatever they think gonna get eyes on the sport.
Bro, money talk,
and it's
bro.
sad.
Money talk with anything, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's a dying sport. They need money. They need views. So
Nah, but that's
all this bullshit.
even if it was a even if they were doing good to get the margins up, they make a change. They do something. They add something.
Man, it was
yes.
a time when boxing was
yes.
at its height, it was
you want to know why? You want to know
Paul.
why it's like that? Why I can say it's like that? Because the most traditional companies end up changing their logo. The most traditional companies end up adding more to their sport. Baseball, the most traditional things.
What they add or change?
Oh, what they got rid of the DH, then they added the DH. They added the extra game.
Well, the DH been there for a long time. It was just always in
one league.
One side.
But that's what I'm saying. And the other league didn't want it, but they did.
That was starting to fall off.
And then they sped up the pitching. They sped up because you don't have that much time.
Game was taking 5 hours. Yeah.
But that's the game. That's traditional game.
But people started to lose
the
interest.
traditionalists. But
when the
Reggie. Okay. See, you like the
give me
nitty.
a thriving sport. Give me a thriving sport that made some changes. Don't give me a sport
When
that's
is baseball?
looking for gimmicks.
When has baseball ever lost in profits every year? When have they ever?
They didn't lose in profits, but baseball used to be a lot more popular than what it is.
No,
But everybody knows not the 90s. Going to the early
I understand,
2000s, baseball,
but if I'm an owner, if you own something, bro, and when you put in $10 and you get back $1,000, are you complaining if what you put that 10 in is as popular as it used to be? Do you care?
If I'm still getting 1,000, no, but that ain't the case. They put
that
in
is
10, they start getting back about 6, 7, 10. They like, oh no,
bro,
I gotta get back up.
They're getting more money than they ever had. These baseball teams are making. Well, how you think these players are getting these 400
they get
million contracts?
I'm gonna answer that because they get more money through attrition. They get more money because it's more available eyes, but it's not more popular. It's just that sports are getting to the point where they're becoming more widespread. It was a time where outside of America, certain sports couldn't even be used. But now, in other countries, they're getting seen.
So why? So this is my point. That's what I'm saying. Traditional baseball is still trying to improve their game. They can really keep it the same and still make profits, but they're still trying to improve their game. No, so you see, you're nitty picking on what I'm talking about as far as a broad situation. Okay,
but we bring up a bad example because baseball, team sports, that's totally different. You got college and all that.
Okay, so something that's considered. I don't think it is dying as in it's not drawing the amount of attention.
That's exactly how it's dying.
Okay, and in order for a business to upgrade, you add more to it. Even if the profits were normal, this would come, bro. This would happen. Like
it's one thing that boxing could do that would put them back on top.
You would be unhuman, bro, if you didn't try to improve everything you had. You wouldn't be human. You always try to upgrade everything you have, do, know, see.
And you don't always try to do it. When you
Yes,
get to that
what?
perfect balance, you want to maintain it. Because sometimes you can improve on stuff. That's how you mess it up. Perfection is the enemy of great. Nothing's gonna be perfect. You can attempt to add, but most times when you attempt to mess with something that's already great, you fuck it up.
Says who? Says the person that
history.
says the person that was used to that old thing. Now this new thing, oh, y'all done fucked it up. It's too complicated. It's too. Yeah, they say that about cell phones. But I say that's one of the greatest inventions of mankind.
I don't know about that.
Yes, they do. Old people will tell you, the baby boomers will tell you, cell phones fucked up America. Because now people can't drive. People, people can't.
Cell phones is better than new cell phones.
No, they say that technology
fuck up America.
But how did something that's so great that improved America? Not you saying it fucked up America. No, it's just that people.
But it took personalization and socializing completely out.
No,
people don't even like to get face to face no more. People don't go to stores like they used to.
Some of the people, the people that you address with, or some of the people that's antisocial that don't know. I have people that know how to put the phone down. That know how to address.
Again, you in that halfway point. Like the people actually like your kids, my kids.
I'm talking about it's kids. It's kids.
That's all they do.
It's kids. No. It's kids, bro. It's you putting a bubble on kids too, because it's kids out here that don't be on that shit. It's always
they got one. They do unless they're athlete and they love their sport.
Nah, bro.
They gonna be on the phone of the game.
Or they love what they do. No, or they love what they do. Besides that, it's a lot of kids that's not on social media and all that other shit. It's kids that's not on it. I got a little cousin that I don't need that shit. Like
that's what I'm saying. But for every one of them, I can find 50. That's exactly like what I'm talking about. 51. That's exactly what I'm talking about. No. It's going to be way harder for you to find kids that don't do no social media, don't get on the game, don't be on the phone.
But what I'm saying is there are kids that's out there that are like that. So that means
nothing's perfect. Nothing 100. But the greater majority are the ones that can't put the phone down. They always
all right, man. We talking about something else besides you. You always fucking up the subject, bro, by getting in deep to one of my examples. God damn, what was we talking about?
We talking about boxing and his diet and his kids.
Exactly. How the fuck we get into kids' cell phones? All right.
Because you started getting into these examples about other things.
Oh my God! See, you finna go into it again. I don't really need to know. I don't know. That was being okay. That was a rhetorical question. It wasn't meant to be answered. Okay.
Yeah, it's dying. If boxing was still popular, they wouldn't sanction it. It was dudes with more.
See, that's not true. That's not true. That's what I was saying. The owners of boxing wouldn't be owners if they didn't make their sport better. They will always try to find a way to make their sport better. They will.
Not really no owners in boxing.
That's what I'm saying. Owners, the boxing.
That's the thing about boxing, because there ain't no owners and everybody kind of
sanctions and.
That's what messed it up. This kicking fights is what ruined it. It was a time where all the top titles,
and that's not what
all the top contenders.
What ruined boxing?
And that's what people wanted it.
What ruined boxing is
and the heavyweight division trade.
No, what ruined boxing is the different type of things we're allowed to see on TV. That's what ruined boxing. At first,
I don't think so.
I think so, because the reason why, okay, let me articulate my opinion, okay? The reason why I say this is because at a time when I was younger, the only thing you can really see, so we got the internet when I was 12, 10. 10 or 12. But it was out, but you had to be like rich.
Or get that CD.
Well,
AOL online.
that's when I got it. That's when I got it. That's when I got it. I was like 10, 12 at that time. But even before then, it wasn't AOL. It was okay, it was AOL, then you can get SBC, Yahoo. SBC had some, and then was it satellite? I don't know. It was some other dial up or something you can get. But yeah, like you can have that CD, you get the free 30 days or free 30 minutes, and you spread it out, and you get a whole bunch of CDs. You uninstall it and all that. But that's when it got a little bit better. So yeah, I was about 12 then when I could do that, 10, 12. So what I'm talking about is like, dang, that's even before then. All right, but you can get on was it Napster or LimeWire? It was Napster when it first came out. All right, you can get like videos. You can download videos, and they had these videos on there called Faces of Death. Okay, you can see them. You can see that. That was kind of brutal because there really wasn't no other shit on TV like to fucking feed the brutal side of you. Now, they used to have, that's why wrestling was so popular. Wrestling and boxing was so popular because those were the gladiators. Like, do you remember Gladiator? Those, like, them type of things were popular because those were the physical things that we can actually see on TV. All right? But now, you got UFC, you got ECW, you got all types of, I don't know, it's just the shit, the internet period. You got street fighting, you got I seen they got all types of fucking leagues on YouTube, street fights and fight clubs and all that. Bro, it's so much fight content out there. Like, it's hard. I don't even, at one point, I lost track of heavyweight fighters that was professional boxers. Like, at the point of Kimbo Slice, that's when Kimbo Slice and all that street fighting, I stopped watching boxing for real. For real. I stopped watching that shit when they had them DVDs and them fight shits, I know what you're talking about. New York, man, I wasn't watching no boxing on TV. Yeah, I wasn't watching no fighting on no boxing or nothing because this is the Raw. Ain't nobody got no gloves on, no nothing. I'm like, oh hell yeah, fuck a pay-per-view for some niggas in boxing gloves. But at that point, like I said, that's when I stopped. But before that, all you seen was the Tysons, you thought that was like, damn, bro, they letting these niggas go at it, beat each other ass. After I seen a fist fight with some strong ass nigga, I'm like, man, that boxing shit weak. For real. And I know a lot of people that felt like that because we used to have not pay-per-view fights for those heavyweight fights, but we used to have fight club fights where we used to have a little popcorn, watch the DVDs and shit and all that. Like, we stopped watching that shit, like, for real. Like, we ain't nobody trying to order no fight. See De La Hoya or nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boxing was still at the top of his game when that junk was coming out. That was in the 90s, early 2000s. Like, that stuff been off. Boxing never moved the needle with as popular as boxing was. What happened was when that generation of champions, the mid to late 2000s, when that generation of champions came.
No, I'm not talking about DVDs. Fight. What I'm talking about is accessibility. When all the shit was one click away, like, you gotta think about. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. When everything got like accessible like it is now, like even like what you talking about, like none of that stuff ain't even popular no more. Like now that we hear now, stuff ain't
What's
going
what's
on,
the
and most of the stuff they trying to do now.
What's the most popular sport?
Worldwide or just America?
Shit, you can say worldwide.
Well, you know, worldwide.
I ain't talking about played. I'm talking about watched.
Yeah, it's soccer.
Watched?
Yeah, it's soccer.
I think you want to check that again.
No, worldwide it's soccer, and it ain't nobody close. Soccer is watched the most in every single country. Like only one that is not the very top end is America.
No. What I want to say is America, because that's what we talking about. Okay. And
then football.
Football. Okay.
Football, baseball.
Football.
Right.
I wouldn't even say baseball. Most watched is football. It's football. They make by far the most money out of any sport. Correct?
I don't know. I think baseball might have it.
Okay, what sport makes the most money? What sport makes the most money? Basketball is... Oh, damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know basketball.
Did you do in America?
All right, so let's do it. What sport makes the most money in America? Okay, the NFL. It's the NFL is the most popular sport in the league, with the NBA found it. The NBA is second.
See?
Wait. What sport pays the most? I didn't know the NBA pays the most. I was thinking baseball, dude.
Yeah. No, baseball pay the most when it comes to if we just doing top players overall.
Yeah.
It's basketball.
Distributed.
Not as many. Yeah. The money I'm going for, not as many players in that league.
All right. The NFL. Okay, so my point is, all right, how many sport, because we talking about America, all right, how many other sports in the world is there like football, American football?
None. It's the only one.
None, right? That's and that makes it a unique product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hence, why they make the most. Cause
they're not global. When they get global, like basketball and soccer, they're gonna really kill.
Why aren't they global?
They just never saw. I mean, they trying to get there. They got plans to go like.
Wait. Why they are global? If they're overseas, they're global. They play. They play games over there.
Market. That's what I'm saying. That's one market.
But that's considered global.
Where they go to all the markets.
Bro,
like
if I'm basketball and my first spot that I'm at is China, I'm considered global because I'm more than my country.
That's what I'm saying. Technically, that's what I'm saying. But they reach ain't like everybody else's.
This is my point. They're a unique sport. So whether they're global or not, if you type in American football, it goes where? To the NBA. I mean NFL, correct? If you type in tackle football, it goes to what? American football, right? It's a unique product. So no matter where you are, you type, because there's people in China that look up American football. They look up, but I've seen people in Africa wear Tom Brady uniforms, or in China wear Tom Brady uniforms. I've seen it. Okay, so it's not a sport that's inclusive to just America. So I don't know why you wouldn't think it's a global sport, but anyway, because
they haven't made it to a lot of markets, they in the
no, just because they're not on their TV.
Try to stream it. Yeah.
So if I'm in Australia and I want to buy a Tom Brady jersey, that's not me being in Australian market.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, man, like what the NBA baseball getting them TV contracts. You can't. They're not on the networks in all these other countries. They in one other country where they go and play. That's London.
Well. See, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is why they get paid so much money by certain networks, because them networks are in them other countries. Them other countries can't turn on ESPN and watch American football.
It's not even that much football to come on ESPN though. Not games. You got to get Fox and CBS, NBC, NFL Network, ESPN. They get, I think, shit. I don't even know if they get one game no more.
And NFL Network, that you can get that off the internet, off any streaming service.
Man, they plan on, like I said, NFL. They plan on globalizing.
So this is the thing. This is what I think. I don't know if you're considering, but this is what it sounds like you're considered globalizing, having that country play that sport. Because no, you don't. I don't think you don't have to be globalized if that country doesn't have that sport there, or because you're not in the Olympics. That sport's not in the Olympics. That doesn't mean you're not globalized.
When you get into the Olympics and a country plays your sport, that's a totally different type of vested interest in that sport.
Not necessarily, because, bro, what I'm talking about is a business platform, bro. I'm not talking about shrinking your market. This is why I'm saying the NFL makes the money it does, because it's unique to America. And the only way you can get the good quality is by watching the American version or Americans play it. See, with them other countries, you can watch Europe basketball. You can watch China basketball. You can watch Australian professional basketball.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. What do you? But you can say because you're American. You're American. That's why you say that. Tell them Australians that they will beat your ass. tell some Chinese that they will try to beat your ass. Tell some Europeans that they will definitely beat your ass, because they will say, no, the bullshit y'all play with them weak ass calls ain't basketball. Even though we created this shit.
They would definitely say that.
Like,
we changed it though. The way they play is the way we used to play.
Well, no, see, let's not nitty pick again. We're talking about a business structure and why the NFL is that platform. Okay,
but that's something they only sell out like that here, though.
Now,
like
this is
in the world. Basketball outsells them because when you play it in another country, they have a different type of vested interest.
No, it's not. You don't have a vested interest when you get. That's like saying I got a vested interest in a free league. When they go play in the Olympics, they don't have to play. They just got to qualify. They don't have to pay. They just got to qualify. And they get national recognition and all that. So you get accolades for not playing. You just got to provide the good players and all that. So you really ain't got to pay the players, nothing like that. So there's no really invested nothing. It's just they love the sport, so they created their own version. They got people that like I hear it all the time. We're on these like radio shows or the talk shows and all that. They get callers from Australia, China, Thailand, and
okay. So why do you feel like that?
And they talk NFL
and the NBA does better. They outsell them overseas. Well, what is the difference that makes them that? Because when you look it up, you said it was the NBA and baseball.
Because okay, so if I can transport my sport easier there, and the size of the I don't want to diss people across the world, but like if the sport looks playable, you gonna want to play it and you gonna put money towards it. We are looked at as brutal Americans, brutes, and stuff like that. That's why you get like you get Samoans and stuff moving to America to play football, big Russians and shit like that moving to America to play football. Because rugby, that's a form of kind of like American football, but with no pads. So you get there, and then the NFL, they draft from rugby. They be drafting some of their players from overseas, UK black running backs and stuff and shit like that. So it's like if I could see myself playing a sport and I could see my people playing the sport and we can actually be good at it, you gonna try to bring that sport to your country. Now, if we looking like, yo, we some 5'4", 5'5". It's some of us Asians is big and stuff like that, but man, we ain't playing no football. Let's just watch it. Like, you're not gonna put, you know what I'm saying? You might not even get the channel. You might say, okay, if you want it, you gotta pay that streaming service, the boom boom, get that. Because we can't play that sport. Like, that's where that comes in. It's a lot of Chinese people that basketball is obtained, no matter how short they are. They, you know what I'm saying? I can be great. Baseball, I can be great. Soccer, I can be great. I mean, football is a sport that not everybody can play, bro. Everybody can't take a 300-pound dude finna pop they ass. And the ones that think they can and can't get shown that they can't very, 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 very quick. They be fragile. Get injured quick in the NFL. Shit.
Well, I think the NFL believes a little bit closer to what I believe, which is why they expanded into these other countries. These next few years, they're trying to go to Canada, Mexico, Brazil, UK, Spain, Australia, China, and Germany.
That's what I'm saying. That's just games. They want to take games there. Yeah. But Germany, China, Australia, they ain't starting no. Well, Australian do got a football league. And Canada. Canada got a football league. Sure do. Cause Johnny Mendez, he was a quarterback in Canada for a minute in a professional league.
They finna put these eyes, put these stadiums in.
So football is global. That's what I'm saying. They got leagues. They got leagues everywhere. They been had a Canadian league. They just
Canadian. The NFL ain't making money off of that. Doesn't matter how popular the Canadian.
Wait. So wait. The NBA don't make money off other leagues, Euro leagues and stuff like that. So what are you saying? I thought you was just talking about the sport being global, not them profiting off every league in the world. What are you saying?
I'm talking about them as a league, the leagues here. Like the NBA market is bigger because they televise and they travel to other markets. Way more markets than the NFL does.
Okay, back to the point though. Okay, boxing. Now what I was saying with the NFL being unique, boxing is not unique. That's a sport where you gotta get the top guy from France or the top guy from America or the top guy from there. It's like, but there's a fight happening here, then a fight happening there, and then a fight and then this guy, is he supposed to be the best or is he supposed to be the best? What fight should we watch? Because they got an Australian pay-per-view right there. They got the UK Europe pay-per-view right here for the European champion. They got this right. It's a saturated, watered out.
So I'm gonna tell you, boxing is only as good as its champion. and competitors are. When the champions are great and the top competitors are all great and they fighting, boxing makes a lot of money. People having fight parties. All the stars is flying to go see them. It's just a lot of trash boxing. And the dudes that are good, they don't try to fight each other. They get with these different promotion groups, and all they do is sit up and say, well, you need to agree to my terms. You need to agree to my terms. Okay, well, fuck it, then we won't fight. And nobody sees those fights. Then by the time people do see them, something doesn't happen. Somebody done got strung out on drugs. Or
Man, you talk about
accident.
You talk about past. You talk about past events.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now. There's nobody great in boxing. Like the fight that everybody
little dude, nice. But he ain't no heavyweight though.
Black or white? I can probably
black,
black, white, Mexican.
Little light skinned dude under Mayweather.
Javante Davis.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah, he cool.
He nice.
But he need to come. He need to stop